Even though I highly recommend that you link all of the raster graphics that you use in your Illustrator projects, you do have the ability to embed raster graphics directly into your Illustrator docs. In this movie, I'll show you how to change a linked object into an embedded object. Now, why would anybody want to embed a file directly into the Illustrator document to begin with? Well, chances are you're going to be sending this to someone and you want to make sure that you don't have to manage external links or extra files that you have to send to them, so you just want to package it all into one single file and send it over to them. Or maybe you just don't like dealing with external files at all and you want everything in one centralized location. Either way, it's pretty easy to get your files embedded into Illustrator. All you have to do is click right here on the Embed button in the top of the control panel when you have your desired graphic selected. Once you click the Embed button, the graphic becomes embedded. You can actually see that the frame changes a little bit, not looking at all like one of the linked objects. It just looks like a regular rectangle in the Illustrator document. You will also notice if you go to the Window menu and open up the Links panel that now this is no longer a linked file. This is an embedded graphic. It will tell you down here at the bottom, JPEG embedded file. So it is actually inside of this document now. If I wanted to take it out of this document, or if you ever receive a document with embedded images that you want to remove, all you have to do is click Unembed at the top. Once you do that, you can set a destination for it, choose a file format, either Photoshop file or TIFF, and then you can save it out. Once you do that, it becomes a linked object once again. That means you can easily have access to it anytime you want. And since you saved it as a PSD, anytime you click on the Edit Original button, that's going to launch Photoshop and allow you to make edits directly to that PSD file. And since it is a PSD, those edits we made earlier with the vibrance adjustment layer and the curves, those are all going to be non-destructive because we can just save the PSD once we're finished. So let's do that again. Add in curves, do some medium contrast, close that up, save the file, jump back into Illustrator and update it, and there we go. And now I have the ability to go into Photoshop anytime I want and make any changes to those layers or the adjustment layers, and they will automatically be saved and updated in my Illustrator document. So as you can see, you can definitely embed your files directly into your Illustrator documents, but it's not something that I recommend. The workflow is much more flexible if you use linked assets, but in the event that you need or want to embed your images, at least now you know how. Even though I highly recommend that you link all of the raster graphics that you use in your Illustrator projects, you do have the ability to embed raster graphics directly into